Roberts saying Ohtani is, quote, in a great spot, end quote, after suffering a partially dislocated shoulder on a stolen base attempt during the 7th inning last night. Dodgers lead the Fall Classic over the Yankees 2-0, but the series moves to the Bronx. As we said, Game 3 will be on Monday. All right, let's get our guy in. Will Middlebrooks is a world champion, was with the Red Sox in 2013. Terrific athlete, all-around good guy, and also suffered this exact injury that we're talking about. So there's literally nobody better to bring on here. How surprised are you that he's able to go Game 3 like, oh, he's in a great spot, it's fine. I mean, it's a partially dislocated shoulder, and they're making it seem like, you know, taking a couple aspirin, he's going to be out there.
Well, we all knew he was a freak and unearthly, right? But when I saw the way he walked off the field and the way they were securing his arm, obviously they didn't know the severity of it at the time, so they were being really cautious with it. But the ginger way they left the field, I'm thinking there's no chance. The first thing I thought was subluxation for sure. Just the way you've seen it happen before when guys go down with a hand like that and it kind of slips out from under them, and there's where it pops out and pops back in. Now, when I did it, I was diving for a ball, so it was my glove hand extended like his was when he was sliding. Well, the difference is I'm a right-handed hitter, and the issue, see, we'll watch the video right here. You get a good look. Watch that left arm, all his weight on top of it, and then the way it kind of slides back towards first base, that's right there is right where it pops out and pops back in really quickly. Luckily for him, it didn't stay out, but you still have to worry about the injuries that take place within that joint, right? So the labrum, which is essentially the meniscus of the shoulder, it's the padding of the joint. When the ball of that arm comes out of the socket, even slightly, it can tear the labrum. Obviously, they had imaging done, and they would have an answer. They would know right now, had he torn his labrum, and if that was the case, he probably wouldn't be able to go. The pain and swelling and stiffness and all that would be at a certain level. Well, I don't know he'd be able to compete at the highest level. But if he's in a, quote, good spot, says Dave Roberts, and he's going to be able to play, let's break this down a little bit more. So like I said, mine was the glove side, and I'm a right-handed batter. I swing, that's my follow-through arm. That was hurt. We saw that with Fernando Tatis Jr. in 2021, April 2021, swing and miss, shoulder pops out of place, plays with it on and off for a year, ends up getting banged for PEDs, misses time, gets the surgery and gets it fixed because it kept happening over and over again. It kept popping in and out of place. So you worry about that with Shohei. But Shohei's a left-handed batter. That means his left shoulder is his back shoulder. His follow-through arm is his right arm. So that's going to play a big piece of why he's able to go back on the field and swing. Now, you see in the NFL, they make those, you see a lot of like defensive linemen and linebackers, they have that, it's like a compression brace on those shoulders for guys who have issues like this. Have they dislocated shoulders in the past? I wouldn't be surprised if he's wearing some type of compression sleeve or brace on that under his jersey just to help, even though it is his back shoulder. Who knows if he has to reach for off speed, if that joint is unstable at all, they're going to have to find a way. But the fact that he's going to play and he's in a quote good spot, yep. I'm surprised.
All right, quick answer here. Is this something that's going to get better each day as the series goes on, or is this not going to really improve until after the season's over?
Yeah, so normally these type things you have to let rest for a couple weeks before they go away. He's not resting it. So I don't know, like I said, we don't know the severity yet. We'll find out more over the next 24 hours. But I would expect to see him wince in pain when he swings, and especially swings and misses or is beat on off speed out front. That could be an issue when he overextends. So be something to keep an eye on. It's going to be sore, that's for sure.
There you go. Excellent job. Our champion who had this injury, Will Middlebrooks, but Shohei Ohtani will play. And we'll see how much he can give the Dodgers up 2-0. Series goes back to the Bronx. And you see, this is a very even game. Every game seems to be even, but the Dodgers have 2 in their bank already. So the Yankees will have to win 4 of 5 to win the title.